Hello everyone, my name is Paul. I work for a company called Micrographics in Cape Town, South Africa, and we are an Autodesk partner. In today's short video, we'd like to look at the Autodesk desktop connector and how we might gain access to the logs that it generates. So after you've installed your Autodesk desktop connector, you should find it within the system tray. That's just to the left of the date, and it's a little arrow usually on Windows that you can click and it jumps out at you like that. It's a grey D, it's white, and usually what we'll do is we'll either click on or left mouse click on the grey. It opens up this dialog. It shows you a picture of the recent files that were worked with. It's got select documents, reference explorer, upload with references and troubleshooting tool, and then also it has got the settings where you can choose things like, for instance, upload files and references, selecting projects, the reference explorer, the troubleshooting. You can sign out, you can work offline if you want, you can send feedback. There's a help command and an exit command. So there you can see help about check for drives, change workspace, privacy settings, and diagnostic logs. So you might be forgiven for thinking that this is all that there is to the desktop connector interface. However, there's a different way of accessing the desktop connector, which involves holding Shift key in and then right-clicking on the desktop connector. When you do that, you'll see that the desktop connector, sorry, that's me not pressing Shift correctly. Oops, there it goes. Let's try again. There we can see that the help flyout is now a lot better. We've got still the ability to run diagnostic logs. However, there's also this diagnostic mode. Now, it might happen at some time that you create or that you become involved with, or you have to get these logs for Autodesk to troubleshoot. And in that case, what they recommend is that you use the diagnostic mode to set the desktop connector logging to verbose. So in other words, the meaning of verbose. Verbose is an adjective that describes something as using or containing more words than what are necessary. So in other words, giving us a full description of what's going on. And when we view that in terms of a computer meaning, verbose is a configuration setting or command line switch that instructs an operating system or software application or service to display detailed logs or messages about ongoing operations. So in other words, we are telling the computer that we want to see detailed information about what's happening within the connector, and we set that to verbose, and the same thing with the system, file system monitor logging. And then we'll save these changes. Just by the way, there are some other tools in here as well. You can set the root tray. There's too much actually within the tool, and then after that we can. I don't understand all of the tools that are exposed by pressing Shift and right-clicking, but I do know how to get to the diagnostic logs, after which there's the diagnostic mode. So we've now set the mode. We can see if we click on the diagnostic mode that it's verbose. And come on. Sorry about that. It's just the Shift key being finicky. There we go. Now we can run the diagnostics mode, the diagnostic logs tool. And what that does is it actually runs the diagnostic logs. And this is a file that you might need to provide Autodesk with should things go wrong. So we'll just wait for that, and then you'll see that there's a file location. You can say open file location. So if you wanted to look at these logs for yourself, or these files for yourself, just note that it's already in quite a long file path name. Of course, Windows has limitations. And if you were to extract these logs to this location, the file names might be too long. So what I've done, I actually did that this morning as well, is I just renamed that to a short letter, something like A. Then you can see a.zip. Let's delete that. And let's get back to our folder. So this log that I've just created, I'm going to right click on that and rename and call that A. And I'm going to copy that directly onto my root C. Why won't it cut now? Let's see, control cut. Let's go to C drive, paste that, continue, and let's extract A to root C. The result of extracting A to root C is that the file paths for the files are much shorter, and ultimately, if we had to have a look at the folder, that's what it would look like. If you searched over there for star.log, there you can see the log files that were generated. And there is even a parsing tool in the desktop connector, pressing shift and right clicking and going into the help. There is even a view log file command, and from here you can see the logs within the local file. Right. So this obviously has information that Autodesk can understand and troubleshoot if something should happen with the desktop connector. Very few of you will probably use this, but just be aware that you can get verbose logs using a shift key, and then you can submit that in your case with Autodesk if needs be. Until next time, enjoy the desktop connector and the Autodesk Construction Cloud. Keep well. Bye.